श्री राम शरणम मम मानस मंथन किंकर चिंतन डिस्कोर्सेस बाय महाराज श्री राम किंकर जी उपाध्याय मैसेज 9 टाइटल हनुमान जी इवैल्यूएट्स रावण फॉर रेमेडी महाराज श्री राम किंकर जी discusses the conversation between Sri Hanuman ji and Ravan as symbolic of a doctor and a patient. In Ramcharitmanas, while describing the mental disorders, Goswami ji declares moha or delusion as the root cause of all diseases. Moha sakal vyadhinkar moola. While visiting Lanka as a messenger, Sri Hanuman ji told Ravan that you are suffering from delusion. Whatever disorders you have, the root cause of them are your attachments. He reminded Ravan having delusion is extremely painful and that it should give rise to many more flaws. In the process of his evaluation, first Hanumanji revealed his diagnosis, followed by the remedy for his disorder. Tyagam tum abhiman. What an easy treatment given. Many doctors give elaborate remedies considering the nature of the patients. They also consider the fact that is too difficult treatment given may be beyond toleration for few patients or might be beyond their limits to follow. Realizing the limitations of everyone and all of these, Hanumanji gives Ravan an easy formula to follow. As per his diagnosis, he easily could have prescribed Ravan to completely give up his ego. But Hanumanji even simplified further for Ravan to give away only one kind of ego called Tamoguni, or his state of mental ailments, not Satoguni or ego of his virtues, and not Rajoguni or pride of his possessions. Hanumanji just asked to give away his Tamoguni ego and do bhajan, which means recommending him to be chanting and listening to Hari Nam continuously. A Dr. Rupi Sadguru came to Lanka, but of no use. The problem is, if Ravan would have realized and accepted his possessions of ailments, he would have apologized to Hanumanji and would have accepted the solution of giving away his Tamoguni ego. Essentially, he is a devil and possesses devil-like characteristics. Being advised for his well-being has no impact. On the contrary, he started laughing aloud. We might wonder why he laughed. Maharaj Shri explains further that when Hanumanji asked him to let go of his Tamoguni ego, he instead kept boasting his pride. Like if a doctor prescribes a patient not to eat certain food and the patient does just the opposite by eating certain food and the same item in front of the doctor himself. Although Ravan understood that Hanumanji is talking like a guru, his ego advised him the opposite to the truth. Who is the monkey to counsel me, as I am the most intelligent person on this planet? What is the value and worth of a monkey to give me advice like a guru? Bola bihasi maha abhimani, mila hamai kapi guru bargyani. Where Ravan seeks guru in a particular type and shape, whereas Guru Tattva may not reside in any of them. Similarly, these kinds of people are even capable of questioning God himself as to what creed, shape he looks like. It is so weird that if a doctor predicts the age of a patient based on his diagnosis, it's obvious. But contrary to this, if a patient tells a doctor how long a doctor is going to live, that's unheard of and is illogical and funny. Exactly the Ravan did same, told Hanumanji that you came to treat me here. Instead, I will predict your fate and age, that you will be the one dying very soon. Now the irony is to be seen, as if a patient tells the doctor that he is the one going to die, then how is the doctor going to react? Hanumanji realized this. Patient has no value and faith in any doctor's treatment or remedy. He responded immediately that it's true that someone is about to die for sure, but we will find out later as who that one would be then when time comes. Ulta ho hi kahe Hanumana. Continuing the conversation, Ravan says, I can tell you right now who will die soon, and he orders his soldiers to kill this monkey so that he realizes it's his time to die. In response, Hanumanji just kept on smiling, standing calmly. Realistically, if we narrate this incident in a poetic language, then the death was standing next to Sri Hanumanji, since Shankarji is Mahakal himself. If death stands next to Mahakal in his service, there is no wonder. But the question was, for who death was waiting for? Actually, death was in service of Sri Hanumanji to follow his orders, whether to kill Ravan now or later. Irony is that, on the contrary, Ravan was assuming it's Hanumanji's time to die. Alas, Ravan knew that Hanumanji is immortal. Ajar Amar Gun Nidhi Sut Ho. Disappointedly, Hanumanji came back and informed Sri Ram about his evaluation and status of Ravan. Why would a patient be proud of himself or proud of owning his disease? In conclusion, Maharaj Shri summarizes the final diagnosis that Ravan is proud of owning his disorders and therefore can be certainly considered as a devil, not a patient eligible for treatment. See you soon with another message of Maharaj Shri. Jai Siya Ram.